ഓം 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 ശ്രീ ഗുരുഭ്യോ നമഃ. ഹരി ഓം. ഓം ഗുരുഭ്യോ നമഃ. ഓം ഗം ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ഐം സരസ്വത്यै നമഃ. ഓം ഗണാനാം ത്വാ ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാം ഉപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സീദസാദനം. ഓം ശ്രീ മഹാഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം നമഃ ശിവായ ഗുരവേ സച്ചിദാനന്ദമൂർത്തയേ നിഷ്പ്രപഞ്ചായ ശാന്തായ നിരാലംബായ തേജസേ. ഓം യസ്യാത്മഭൂതസ്യ ഗുരുപ്രസാദാത് അഹം വിമുക്തോസ്മി സംസാരബന്ധാത്. സർവോപദേഷ്ടു ശിവാനന്ദമൂർത്തേഃ മൃദ്വാംഗ്രിയുഗ്മം പ്രണതോസ്മി നിത്യം. ദയാസിന്ധും ദീനബന്ധും ശാസ്ത്രാർത്ഥബോധനപട്ടും മസ്കരീന്ദ്രവരം നൗമി ശ്രീചിദാനന്ദസദ്ഗുരും. ഓം പ്രാണിനാം ദുഃഖഹർത്താരൗ ജ്ഞാനദോപുനമുക്തയേ ശിവാനന്ദചിദാനന്ദോ ആശ്രയേ ഗുരുസത്തമോ. ഓം ശാന്താത്മാനം പ്രണതസുലഭം സിദ്ധവിദ്യാപ്രഭാവം ഭാസ്വദ്രൂപം സുഗുണനിലയം ധ്വസ്തകർമാദിവർഗം പ്രജ്ഞാവൃദ്ധം നിജസമദൃശം താരതം ത്യാഗിവദ്യം സാക്ഷാത് ഈശം മമ ഗുരുവരം ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി. ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി. ഓം ഓം ശന്നോ മിത്രശ്യം വരുണഃ ശന്നോ ഭവത്വർയമാ ശന്ന ഇന്ദ്രോ ബൃഹസ്പതിഃ ശന്നോ വിഷ്ണുരുക്രമഃ. നമോ ബ്രഹ്മണേ നമസ്തേ വായോ ത്വമേവ പ്രത്യക്ഷം ബ്രഹ്മാസി ത്വാമേവ പ്രത്യക്ഷം ബ്രഹ്മ വദിഷ്യാമി ഋതം വദിഷ്യാമി സത്യം വദിഷ്യാമി തന്മാമവതു തദ്ഭക്താരമവതു അവതു മാം അവതു ഭക്താരം. ഓം ശാന്തി ശാന്തി ശാന്തി. ഹരി ഓം. So today I will not go mantra by mantra because it will not have time. So the first mantra, Shanti mantra. The second mantra, Shiksham Vyakyasyamaha. It speaks about the intonations, the proper pronunciation of the mantras are required, and you should also do Swadhyaya. Then the third mantra is meditation on Samhita, meditation on the connectivity. Two padas are when they are combined together, then there is a sandhi is there, they are combined together. Likewise, you should be able to connect everything with you. That is the meditation on the connectivity, Samhita Upanishad. Then fourth prayer is for Yaschandasam Rishabho Vishwarupaha. So there is a prayer for Medha Shakti, intelligence and worldly properties. Fifth mantra is meditation on the Vyakritis, Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Swaha. Then sixth mantra is, what is sixth mantra? Sayeshu Antarhriya Akasha. So that is again a meditation on the Antaratma, the Paramatma in the heart center. Then seventh mantra is, what is seventh mantra? Prithivyantariksham. Oh. So it is again Panktam. It is meditation on the fives. Oh, you are all very thorough now. The eighth mantra is meditation on the Om. Om iti Brahma, Om iti idagum sarvam, Om ityetadanikriti haspava, apyoshravayetyashravayandi, Om iti samani gayanti, Om iti Om shomiti shatrani sagumsanti, Om ityadharya pratikaram pratigranadi, Om iti Brahma prasauti, Om ityagnihotramanijānāti, Om iti brahmana pravachyannāga brahmopāpnavānīti, brahmevopapnoti. So this is a meditation on the Omiti Brahma, meditation on Om. So from the Vyakritis, Panktam and all these things, they have come to finally to Om. Omiti Tadum Brahma, one word. And then they say Om is used in all places. The Rigveda is used, the Yajurveda is used, the Samaveda is used, and the Atharva Veda is used. Whenever they start with Om. In order to invite the attention of one person, we say Om. Tend to give a nod, yes, for that also Om. So, and all the Agnihotra starts with Om. Whatever instructions are given in the Karma Kanda, that is all starts with Om. So, Om is everything. So, meditate on that Om. That was the 8th mantra. And the 9th mantra now, yesterday we saw that little, but we will see it today little more, elaborately. Kritancha swadhyaya pravachane Satyamcha swadhyaya pravachane Tapascha swadhyaya pravachane Damascha swadhyaya pravachane Shamascha swadhyaya pravachane Agnayascha swadhyaya pravachane Agnihotrancha swadhyaya pravachane Atitayascha swadhyaya pravachane Manushancha swadhyaya pravachane Prajacha swadhyaya pravachane Prajanascha swadhyaya pravachane Prajadischa swadhyaya pravachane Satyamiti satyavacharatitarah Tapiti tapo nityah Tapiti tapo nityah paurishishtih Swadhyaya pravachane evedi nako maudgalyah Tadhitapaha. That is the mantra. So, in the introduction of this mantra, Shankaracharya says in the commentary that Vijnanadeva Apnodi is here, the importance is given to Swadhyaya, the study of the scriptures, Swadhyaya and Pravachana, study of the scriptures and sharing that knowledge with others, make others to Adhyanam and Adhyapanam. 6 karmas are there, one karma is Adhyanam and the Adhyapanam. So Adhyana you have to study, you have to keep on reading it, and also you should teach that. So that is importance of Swadhyaya and Pravachana is being given. In the beginning also, Shiksham Vyakyat Syamaha. In that, the Upanishad does not speak about Swadhyaya, but Shankaracharya in his commentary says Swadhyaya is important. That I have pointed out to you. Now, the Upanishad itself says Swadhyaya is very important. So why it is, after having said so many meditations, after having spoken about 5-6 meditations, then why suddenly speak about Swadhyaya and Pravachana? Why suddenly speak about study of the scriptures? So that in the introduction to this mantra, Shankaracharya says, Vijnanadeva apnodi swarajyamiti uktatvat. They say that realization comes from knowledge only. Jnanadeva kaivalyam. Na karmana na prajayadhane na tyage naiva amrtatvamanashu na karmana. It is not possible, they say. So karma is criticized in many places. Only through jnana, only through the knowledge, realization is possible, has been said in many places. So that you should not misunderstand. So very often this is misquoted. Karma is condemned like that. So that he says, Vijnanadeva apnodi swarajyamiti uktatvat. Then he says, Shrautasmartanam karmanam anartakyam praptamiti ataha tad ma prabhaditi karmanam purushartham prati sadhanatva darshanartham iho upanyasaha. So when Jnanadeva Kaivalyam, if we say, then Veda speaks about so much of Shrauta karma and Smarta karma, speaks about so much of karma, Agnihotradi karma, Yajna and all other things. They are Shrauta Smarta karmanam anartakyam praptam. These are all waste, useless. The karmas are useless. It will come like that. That should not happen. Anartakyam praptam iti. So if you say Jnanadeva Kaivalyam, then what is use of karma? Karma is all useless. That will come. So that should not happen. Tad ma prabhaditi. That should not happen. Therefore, karmanam purushartham prati sadhanatva darshanartham iha upanyasaha. The karma is to take you to the Purushartha. Karma alone can take you to the Purushartha. Jnanadeva Kaivalyam is jnana will not come unless his chitta shuddhi is there. Unless papa sammarjanam is there. First papa has to be wiped out and chitta shuddhi has to happen. If it does not happen, however much you read, you will be reading like Virochana reading. Virochana and Indra both went to the Guru and the Guru gave an instruction. Then Virochana thought immediately understood. He said, what have you understood? This body is Brahman. He went away. Then Indra got doubt. After 32 years of tapasya, Virochana thought this body is Brahman. So Indra also initially believed like that, but some doubt came, so he came back. Again 32 years. Then again one instruction, again doubt, again 32 years, again 5 years. So 101 years tapasya he has to do. So Shrautasmartha karmanam anartakyam praptamiti ataha tat ma prabhaditi karmanam purushartham pradi sadhana. Sadhanatva darshanartham iha upanyasaha. This karma and upasana is the marga. They are the steps, first and second steps to jnana prapti. For that purpose only this swadhyaya is being told. That is how Shankaracharya gives a commentary. So Shankaracharya has condemned karma. That statement is not correct. Shankaracharya has condemned karma when he speaks about jnana. Where this knowledge is not, then karma is of no use. That does not mean it is useless. Primary level education is required. So without that you cannot go to the higher educations. So after having gone there, nobody comes and sit here. Okay, that is that way actually. So the mantra is, it added, Swadhyaya Pravachanacha is added everywhere. So whatever be your work, whatever you are doing, along with that, this Swadhyaya and Pravachana, Shastra Parayana and Patana and Pashana, both should be there. Adhyayana and Adhyapana, you have to keep on doing it. Whatever activities you are doing, whatever practice you are doing, whatever sadhana you are doing, you have to do this. Parayana of Shastra Parayana, Grantha Parayana is essential. That is why every day we are reading this Gita here. What is the need otherwise? One time it is read, finished. I have understood, finished, studied. That is not possible. You have to keep on reading. Then only Shastra will open up. Then later on, Shankaracharya makes it also, makes it clear in that. So, first is Ritancha Swadhyaya Pravachanacha. Along with Rita, you have to do the Swadhyaya and Pravachana. What is Rita? Rita is interpreted in different ways. Ritamcha Sunritavani. Then in the Bhagavad, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says about Ritam. The word Ritam is used. Where he says, the commentary, Sridharacharya gives the commentary. Ritamcha Sunritavani. The verbal truth. Whatever you speak the truth, that is Ritam. But here that is not the meaning given. Ritam is here. Ritam is given as there is some concept, there is some belief. This is right. This is wrong. You do certain things you think which is correct. I should not steal. That is wrong. I should help someone. I should be kind. I should not be cruel. So, the do's and don'ts. Certain faith is there. I should do this way. Accordingly, the Shastras also say, this conviction is called Rita. So, when you study Shastras, when you are practicing spirituality, when you are doing sadhana, there are certain convictions in your mind that I should do this, I should not do this. Do's and don'ts. Vihita and Abhihita. What I should do, what I should not do. So that conviction is required. Along with that, and accordingly you live. That is perfectly okay, but along with that, you should do the Swadhyaya and Pravachana also. Ritam cha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. Next is Satyam cha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. The Satyam is the practiced truth. Whatever you speak and other things, that is Satyam. Satyavachanam, verbal truth. Then Tapascha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. Tapa, Tapa is tapas. Shankaracharya gives a commentary. Krishna Chandrayanadita tapaha. That is Vedic tapasya. Krishna and Chandrayana means certain fasting actually. Fasting, you keep on reducing the food. Starting from Paurnami or Amavasya, you can reduce the food. And on the Paurnami day, on Amavasya day, no food. And then you start it again. So that is Krishna Chandrayana. Otherwise, any form of austerities we follow with regard to our requirement, with regard to I will not speak, Mauna, food control of food, control of other pleasures, and with this, doing this much japa I will do, this much I will do this. All these things comes under tapasya. All this tapasya you can do. Along with that, swadhyaya is also required. Along with that, the swadhyaya, you should not stop it. I am doing that, but I will stop this. No. You have to do certain period of time, you have to regularly do it every day. Damascha swadhyaya pravachane. Damaha means restrainment of the sense organs. Along with the restrainment of the sense organs, that you have to practice it. You have to do that sadhana, controlling of the senses, that sadhana you have to do. Along with that, you have to do the swadhyaya and pravachana. Shamascha swadhyaya pravachane. Samaham, antakarana. It is the bhashyakarana upashamaha. Bhashyakarana upashamaha, damaha. Antakarana upashamaha. Upashamaha means controlling. Antakarana upashamaha, this dama, shama. So, controlling the mind also you should. If you are controlling the mind, that is perfectly okay, but do swadhyaya and pravachana. Agnayascha swadhyaya pravachane. Agni, agneha means agni. Agni means fire, means agni adhanam. Adhanam means suppose if you are doing a karma, for that fire is required. The fire is preserved at one place. From that place you have to bring that fire. Suppose if you want to Diva Prajwalana, you have to do. Diva Prajwalana, how do we do? With another lamp only we do. We don't put this matchstick and we don't do like that. Diva Prajwalana, first one lamp will be lit. With that lamp only we do. Like that, whenever the householders, it's all about householders, and so they will have the Agni Karma. The Havan is there. You will not put like that. That is not there. The Patni has to bring the fire. For whose sake the Yajna is being done. Yajna is to be done only by the Grahasthas and not by Sadhus and Brahmacharis. We don't have Yajnas. We should not touch fire. Anagni Aniketanaha. The 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita comes. Anagni hi Aniketanaha. He should not have a house. He should not have Agni. So we don't have Agni actually. Our Agni is only the lamp. That is not Agni actually. So those who are householders, if they do a karma, that Agni has to be brought by the wife, that man's wife. So if they are preserving that Agni, like Akhanda Deepa is there, like that Akhanda Agni will be kept in the house. From that you have to bring and do the ritual and then again put it there back. So that Agni Karma, Agni Adhana Karma you have to do. Along with that, you have to do the Swadhyaya and Pravachana. Agnihotram cha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha. There are people who do Agnihotra Karma. Every day they will do the Agnihotra Karma. Agnihotra in the morning and Agnihotra in the evening. So there also, the Agnihotra Vedi, if you look at it, it will look like as if a man is lying down. Suppose if you are lying down, a photo is taken from the top. How it will give a line diagram. If you make a line diagram of a person, only the outer line diagram, if you take a photo, it will almost be identical, but not exactly, curves will not be there. If you make it a straight lines like that. So, those who are doing Agnihotra, they can do the Agnihotra. Along with that Agnihotra, they should do the Swadhyaya and Pravachana. Atiteyascha Swadhyaya Pravachane. Atiti Satkara. Somebody comes as a guest. So you have to attend to him. So along with that, you should do this Swadhyaya and Pravachana. Manushancha Swadhyaya Pravachane. Manushan means all the social activities, social help you do, and worship, worldly relationship with other people. So some help you how to do them. Whatever your relationship with with the people around you, and that you have to maintain that custom you have to maintain. You have to make them happy also. Those things you have to do. Along with that, this Swadhyaya Pravachana also should be there. Prajaja Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. Then you should have Praja means actually you should have a child. So in order to have a child, you should get married and other things. So you should enter into Grihasthasrama, and along with that Swadhyaya Pravachana should be there. Prajanascha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. You should have a son. Then also you should keep on chanting also. Then Prajadischa Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. Then as time passes, the son will have a son. So you should have a Pautra. Putra and Pautra also should be there. Why it is told? Because in the Taittiriya Upanishad, the Atma Vai Putra Namasi, that his third Janma is his birth. He is entering into that, remember that. What is his first Janma, what is his second Janma, what is the third Janma. So the third Janma is actually in the form of Pautra. So you should have a Pautra, that is grandson you should have. While you have the grandson also, even at that age you should do the Swadhyaya Pravachana. Swadhyaya Pravachana you should do. Prajadischa Swadhyaya Pravachanecha Satyamidhi Satyavacharati. Then, after having told this much, he says, Ratitaraha Gotraha. Satyavacha. Then one person's name may be Satyavacha, or it may be a name given because of some reason. He always speaks truth. So he can be called as Satyavacha, one who speaks always truth. And he belongs to the Ratitara Gotra, or son of the Ratitara. So it is called Ratitara. So Ratitara says, Satyam is the most important thing. Then another person is there. Tapaiti Taponitya Paurushistihi. Taponitya is one Rishi. He says, Tapas is the most important, he says. Tapas is the most important, he says. That Paurushistihi, that is, Purushishti is Putra. Paurushistihi. Paurushisti, Taponitya, Paurushisti Taponitya. He says, Tapa is the austerities, observing austerities, Tapasya. Otherwise, Tapa Alochane. Tapa means Alochane, contemplating. So that is the most important, he says. But this Naka says, Sadhyaya Pravachane Evedi Nago Maudgalya Tat Dhitapaha. But Maudgalya, Mudgalasya Apatya Pumana Maudgalya. Mudgala Putra, Naka says, Swadhyaya Pravachane is the most important. Swadhyaya and Pravachana is the most important thing which you have to do every day, along with whatever be your commitment, whatever you are doing, along with that at least you do for some time. Like that he says, Tadhitapaha. Okay. Tadhitapaha. That is the tapasya. So never miss this Swadhyaya Pravachana, he says. Why it is told? Because Swadhyaya and Pravachana will only give you that ultimate realization. So because the Shastra will open up that. Then the Acharya says there, so why it is told? Because Swadhyaya Adhinam Hi Arthajnanam. The Arthajnana, the knowledge about the meanings, you will understand the meaning only if you do the Swadhyaya regularly. Not by hearing any lecture or not by studying. The teacher may say so many things, it will not enter into your mind. The gurus have told so many things, but it will not enter into her mind. Swadhyaya adhinam hi arthajnanam. Arthajnana, the knowledge, the meaning, what it means, that is dependent on your continuous reading. You keep on reading, the Shastra will reveal. Arthajnanayattam hi cha param shreyaha. Only when you get the meaning of that, when you understand it, what it is, then only the Paramashrayas will come. So in order to understand that properly, in order to understand what the mantra means, what it contains, what is the instruction, for that Any amount of trying by your side will not help. You should keep on with all faith, with devotion to the Shastra. You should keep on doing. That is why the Shastra books are covered with good cloth and kept it, and from flower is kept. All pujas are being done. Why? Because that is a reference. It is an external reference. There should be an internal reference. And every day you should approach that with great devotion. Then the Shastra will open up. One story is told in this respect. There was a king, and he employed a Pandit to come and read Bhagavad every day. So the Pandit will go and read every day, keep on reading. And the Maharaj used to pay him some dakshina. So that is how his Kalakshepa goes. So his income is that only. That man, the Maharaj pays him, he will go and read to the Maharaj and explain. Every day he will explain, and Maharaj will care and then give some dakshina. So that was living like that. So that man died. When he died, his son went to the king. After the rituals are over, my father died. Then Maharaj said he was a great saintly person. He knows Bhagavad very well. I was hearing him all these years. And then I am very happy, and I was really benefited by that. So whatever you want, I will give. Then the boy said, father was doing this seva, I also want to do this seva, he said. Then the king said, you do one thing, have you studied? Yes, I have studied. You study for 1 more month thoroughly and then come, he said. So 1 more month he studied and went there. Have you studied? Yes. 1 more month you study, he said. So he went and keep on studying for 1 more month and then went. And he told him, you study for 1 more month, he said. The 3rd month he did not come back. So the king sent a messenger to him. Why you have not come? Please come, he said. Then he came there. You did not turn up after 3 months. I find a joy in reading it. So I thought that I will remain there and read. I was getting some joy, inner joy. All right, now the time has come. Every day you come and read here, he said. So the Shastra opens up. So that is why Swadhyaya adhinam ki arthajnanam. Arthajnana will not come. You will not be able to understand the Shastras, however much you hear from anybody. The Shastra should show kripa on you to open up. To show kripa, you have to go and knock at that every day. You should go and knock that. Every day you are reading. So this boy is reading every day. Let me open up. That is how it is. That is why. Tat-dhitapaha, tat-dhitapaha. The swadhyaya is the tapasya. So it should be read every day. Swadhyaya pravajana eva mukhyaha iti Maudgalyaha said. That is the tapasya. So the next mantra. This mantra all of you know. It comes in the Dasha-shanti. It's a little tough mantra also. Aham vrikshasya rediva kirti prishtam girediva urdvapavitro vajiniva swavradhamasmi dravanakum savarchasam sumedha amrutokshitah vititrisangor vedanu. Then he says, aham vrikshasya rediva. Here also Shankaracharya says, aham vrikshasya rediva iti swadhyayartham mantra amnayaha. This mantra is also, you have to chant every day. That is why it is included in the Dasha-shanti. The Dasha-shanti mantra, it is not a shanti mantra. In the Dasha-shanti mantra, it is included. Why this and this? Yaschandasam rishabho. So that is Medha Kama and Aishwarya Kama. So that is included. This Aham Vrikshasya Rediva is included. This is Swadhyayartham mantra amnayaha. This mantra is included for the purpose of Swadhyaya. It is necessary that we should repeat this mantra every day. That is why it is included in the Dasha-shanti. Okay. So earlier Swadhyaya pravachana is important, he said. Here again, one mantra is being given. This also you should include in the Swadhyaya every day. That is why it is included in the Dasha-shanti mantra. You need not include in your Swadhyaya. That is not required. The Dasha-shanti is included because it is part of the Swadhyaya. Okay? Aham vrikshasya reriva. Aham, you understand. Me, I. Vrikshasya, asya samsara vrikshasya. Vriksha means this samsara. This life here. Our life here is samsara actually. This, or the entire universe, this cosmos, is samsara, Bhagavan's collective samsara. That is macro, this is your personal life, is your personal samsara. Aham vrikshasya reriva. Reriva is actually, reriva prereta. Prereta. I am the antaryami of the samsara vriksha. Urdhomana vatasyagam ashwatam pragulavyayam. For that samsara vriksha, your life here, personal level, your personal life, or the collective, the macro level also. For that samsara vriksha, I am the indweller. In your personal case, I am the indweller. I am the indweller of my samsara. If my samsara vriksha, my mundane life here, for that mundane life here in this world, my life in this world, in that the prereta, the supporter, one who makes it move, I am that. Your samsara is your own making. You are that one who moves that. Aham vrikshasya reriva. I am the one who is controlling my samsara. So you can make it go this way, you can make it go this way also. You are the controller, you are the engine driver like that, driver. You can make it go this way, you can turn it this way also. So in the samsara vriksha, I am giving the strength, I am the indweller. Reriva is it? Prereta, antaryami is the artha is given, I think. You know what is the commentary given? Vrikshasya uchchedatmakasya samsara vrikshasya reriva prereta antaryami atmana. So I am the antaryami, I am the one who controls it. Yamayati, I am the one who controls the samsara vriksha. I am the one who controls my own life. So I can make it go this way, I can make it go this way. Aham vrikshasya reriva. Then urdhvapavitro vajineva swamrdamasmi urdhvapavitraha. Aham vrikshasya reriva kirti prishtam gireriva. And I have got kirti, I have got fame. Gireriva. Like a mountain. My kirti is like the peak of a mountain. The peak is on the top. So on the mountain top. Like that my fame is, I am so famous, like the peak of a mountain. The snow-clad mountains of Himalayas are there. Likewise, my fame, I have got such a fame, he says. So this Atma Khyati. Atma Khyati. Khyati means what? It is fame. So well known, so important, so famous, so lustrous, so radiant, immortal Atman, that radiant only. My Khyati is so radiant. Urdhvapavitro vajineva swamrdamasmi urdhvapavitraha. Pavitra urdhvapavitraha. Paramapavanaha, most pure. Very holy and pure. I am very holy and pure. I am the indweller of the samsara vriksha. My fame is like even as the mountain, peak of the mountain. Like the peak of the mountain, my fame is on the top of everything. And I am urdhvapavitraha, paramapavanaha. I am very holy and very pure. Vajiniva. Vajini means what? Vajam? Vajamannam. Vajamannam. First mantra of the Kathopanishad, you know. Kushanhai vajashravasaha sarvavedasam dadu tasya nachiketa nama putra asa. This is what is called Swadhyaya. Kushanhai vajashravasaha vajamannam. Vajam means annam, food. Then Vajineva means one who gives the vaja, one who gives the food. One who gives the food is son. Vajini means son. So son actually. Vajineva means Vajavannam, one who gives food, one who is responsible for the production of the food. So son actually. So Sanskrit, it is, the derivation is like that, you know. So Vajineva, like the sun. I am, it always, the Atma is compared with the sun. Yosa vaso purushaha soham asmi. Yosa vaso purushaha soham asmi. That the aso purushaha, That Surya is like that. I am that. So, this Atma, the Atma of the sun, the Antaryami of the sun is pure. So also I am pure. The Antaryami of the sun, Surya Atma, Jagatastastushascha, the Antaryami, the Atma, the soul of the sun, like is very pure. Like that I am also very pure. Dravinam Svavarchasam. Varchas means splendor, radiance. Dravinam Svavarchasam. So, and I am the luster, my presence is, I am the wealth. I am the lustrous wealth. My wealth is full of prakasha. The prakasha is my wealth. Atma prakasha, Swayam prakasha swarupa. That is my wealth. Dravinam Savatyasam Sumedha Amrutokshitaha. Sumedha Amrutokshitaha means, actually Dravinam Savatyasam can be interpreted like that. The wealth that helps to attain moksha. The wealth that helps to attain moksha. To do some work, to attain something, to achieve something, you need wealth. So what wealth is required to have moksha prapti? Jnana. Knowledge is required. That varchas actually, Brahma varchas this is. So Dravinam Suvarchasam, Dravinam Savarchasam. So my wealth is actually that varchas, that luster, that tejas, that Brahma tejas. And then Sumedha, Amrutokshitaha, Sumedha, Shobhana Medha. My Medha is very beautiful actually. A brilliant and beautiful intellect. And Amrutokshitaha, it is dipped in Amrita, it is dipped in immortal. That Medha is, when you squeeze that, it will, the squeeze, when the juice will come. What is that juice? That juice is Amrita. The Medha is dipped in, that pickle you put, there is something you put it in the water and soak it. Like that, the Dahi it. So if you squeeze it, so that Medha, when you squeeze it, Amrita it will give a brilliant and beautiful intellect. Sarvajna Lakshana Medha. Sarvajna Lakshana Medha. It is omniscient actually. The Medha is omniscient. The meaning is Sumedha Amrutokshitaha. Amrita, it is dipped in Amrita, and when you squeeze it will give, the Medha will squeeze. When you squeeze it will give Amrita. Next. So the meaning is Sarvajna Lakshana Medha. Medha is Sarvajna Lakshana. So Sarvajna. So the word omnipresent, omnipotent and omniscient they say. That omniscience. Omniscient actually. By intellect it's soaked in nectar. Eternally brilliant and pure. That's all the meaning. Iti Trisangor Vedani Vachanam. This is how Trisangu says in his Trisangu Maharshi Upadesha. Vedana Vachanam means Veda does not mean the Veda. Having realized that, having known that, Trisangu says, having realized that. Iti Trisangoho Vedana Vachanam. Having known that, he has declared this, he has proclaimed this. Aham Vrikshasya Diva. I am the indweller of the samsara vriksha. And my fame is as like the mountain peak. And Urdhva Pavitro Vajiniva Sovratamasmi. Like the sun, I am Paramapavanaha. And my Dravinam Savarchasam, my radiance is my wealth. And Dravinam Savarchasam Sumedha Amrutokshitaha. My intellect is filled with nectar. This is the declaration by Trisangu after having realized that. So this mantra is also for japa. Asya japaha vidya utpatyartu avagamyate. In the introduction, Shankaracharya says, Asya japaha, this mantra, the mantra japa, this mantra, that is Aham Vrikshasya Rediva, this mantra is to be chanted for what purpose? Asya japaha vidya utpatyartaha avagamyate. It is, this mantra is chanted so that vidya will dawn. Vidya means you will be able to meditate. It will provide you the chitta ekagrita. It will make you fit, it will make you eligible for meditation. So asya japaha vidya utpatyartu avagamyate. Srautasmartyeshu nityakarmasu yuktasya nishkamasya param brahma vividishoho arshani darshanani pradurbhavanti pavardyantatmadi vishayani. So it is Trishangoho Vedan Vachanam he says. Why Trishangu says like that? Srautasmartyeshu nityakarmasu yuktasu nishkamasya. Those who are doing the karmas, whether Vaidika karma and Srauta karma, Smarta karma, in our case, Swadhyaya ityadi, and also the Pujadi karmas, and whatever seva you do, yuktasya nishkamasya. And if you are doing the karma yoga and if you don't have any desire in your mind, param brahma vividishaha, and param brahma vividishaha. Vividishaha means vettu vichcha vividisha. Those who have desirous of realizing God and doing the karma yoga, arshani darshanani pradurbbhavanti. But darshana, arsha darshana, the rishis, what the rishis have seen, that will appear before you. If you are sincere in your karma yoga, if you are sincere in your swadhyaya pravachana, if you are sincere in your sadhanas, whatever sadhana you are do, if you are sincere in that, that is told as Srautasmartyeshu nityakarmasu yuktasya nishkamasya. And if you don't entertain any other desire, if you entertain some desire and do the karma, that karma, that kama prapti will be there. Whatever you desire, that you will get if you do the karmas. If you do the pujadi karmas or parayana karma, for number of slokas and mantras are prescribed for kamyartam. So many mantras are that this you do, you will get this. This you do, you will get this. So for this purpose you do this japa. For this purpose you do this japa. Mantras are there, slokas are there, different are there. Vedokta mantras are there. And there are books called Yajurveda Vidanam, Rigvidanam. In our library is also there, Rigvidana. Rigvidana is a book where the various mantras, what are the mantras, which mantra has to be used to achieve which result, to achieve a particular result. You chant this mantra, to put this result, this mantra. The Vedic mantras are there. Then slokas are there. Even Gita slokas are also prescribed. This sloka you can practice for this purpose. Similarly, other mantras, Bhagavad slokas are there. You know that, what is it? Payovarda mantras are there, which Diti and Aditi practiced for Putra Prapti. For Putra Prapti, they made this Payovarda mantra. Then the Rukmini prayed a particular mantra for her to get Bhagavan's hand. So, for Vivahartam, Putrartam, for Vidya Prapti, for all these things mantras are there. For all the purposes mantras are there. If you do the Kamya Buddhya, if you do that, then that will be achieved. If you do the same thing without Kama, so Sautasmartyeshu nityakarmasu yuktasya nishkamasya. And then it should be nishkama, and also nishkama is there, but if he has no desire to realize God, he becomes a jiknyasu. Artho jiknyasu, artharthi jiknyasu. If he is not a jiknyasu, but param brahma vividishaha, one who wants to realize God. So you are doing all the karmas perfectly, and nitya karmas also, swadhyaya also you are doing, and nishkama, there is no desire in your mind. Desire is param brahma vidishaha, to realize God is there. Then arshani darshanani, what are told in the shastras, Vedas and other shastras, this will happen, this will happen, this will happen. Those things will automatically achieve. Automatically the God realization will happen. So that is why this mantra, Aham Vrikshasya Deliva, is told for, it is Japartham, and it is to take you to that, make you fit for the ultimate meditation and achieve that goal of life also. So that is why it is included in the Dishishantya mantras. So next mantra we will read and stop. It is a big mantra. Tomorrow there will not be this. My talk will not be there tomorrow. You will have this. Swamiji will announce, you will have this bhajan kirtan, etc. And Gurudev Sannyas Diksha. So this mantra we will read and start. Vedamanuchyacharyo antevasinamanishasti satyam vada dharmam chara swadhyayan ma pramadaham acharyaya priyam dhanamahritya prajadandum ma vyavachetsi satyanna pramaditavyam dharmanna pramaditavyam kushalanna pramaditavyam bhutyena pramaditavyam swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam Matrudevo bhava, Pitrudevo bhava, Acharya devo bhava, Atiti devo bhava, Yanyanavadyani karmani, Tani sepitavyani, no itarani, Yanyasmakam sucharitani, Tani tvayopasyani, no itarani, Eke chasmatsreya gumso brahmanaha, Tesham tvayasanena prachvasitavyam, Shraddhaya deyam, Ashraddhaya deyam, Shriya deyam, Kriya deyam, Bhiya deyam, Samvida deyam, Athayati te karma vichikitsa va vritta vichikitsa va syad etatra brahmana sammarishinaha yukta ayukta aluksha dharmakama syuhu yata te tatra varteran tata tatra vartetaha athabhyakyateshu etatra brahmana sammarishinaha yukta ayukta aluksha dharmakama syuhu yata te teshu varteran tata teshu vartetaha yesha adeshaha yesha upadeshaha yesha vedopanishad etadanuशासनम् evam upasitavyam evam jaitadupasyam om shanno mitrasyam varunah shanno bhavatvaryama shanna indro brihaspatihi shanno vishnurudrakramaha namo brahmane namaste vayo त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं ऋतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावीत् तद्भक्तारमावीत् आवीन्माम् आवीत् भक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम्